So let's start by looking at content creators like I am, like anybody else that puts videos out, or writers, any sort of content creator. Why do they do it in the first place? Mainly because they love whatever it is that they're sharing. They love it so much that they're always talking about it, always thinking about it, and they have to have some sort of outlet to get it out of their heads or else they go crazy. That's why I do this, right? Because otherwise my girlfriend just gets driven nuts with me going, oh, hey, and then there's this, and then there's that, and then there's this. She's like, can we talk about something else besides Kung Fu? I'm like, absolutely not, right? So this is the thing I just love talking about the most. And I want to share this with the world, and the fact that it's helped me in my life, I know for sure that it could help other people in their lives. So I want to get it out to as many people as I possibly can. And then there's this weird thing that happens when you start sharing information or content with the world. It draws the attention of people who like to critique what your creation isn't. Oh, it's not enough this, it's not enough that, you forgot to talk about this, it's not this, it's not that. You know what you should be talking about, you shouldn't be doing this. Right? There's these kind of gatekeepers of culture, people who have appointed themselves as the yes, this is okay, or this is not okay, people of whatever group it is. Several years ago, I was, well, more than several years ago, almost a decade ago now, I was on tour for a year and a half with a guy who was a full-time performer, and I went on tour with him to learn the business side of doing shows for a living. And this was about the same time that he was shopping around a internet show that would later be called Scam School. I worked with him for a year and a half on that. I wrote scripts, did research, was the B cameraman on that. I even appeared on a couple episodes, and watching that grow was phenomenal. And then it was the weirdest thing, because we're doing bar bets and scams and magic tricks to fool your friends with. And then the magic community kind of came out and were saying, oh, you can't be doing this. This is all information that's free online. Why are you repackaging it? There were just a million and one critiques of why he shouldn't be doing this. But over the years, he was able to leverage that project into being on National Geographic, the Discovery Channel, and he's just doing amazing, wonderful things. And if he hadn't started where he started, he wouldn't be where he is now. So everybody is saying, well, you shouldn't be doing this, you shouldn't be doing that, are telling content creators that they should never progress past where they are, because the only way you get better is by doing what it is you can do with what it is you have to do with. So before you start critiquing content creators and lambasting them for how it's not good enough or what it is that you think it should be, why don't you start creating something, share it with the world, and then see what it's like to have people you've never met try to tear it down. You'll instantly understand that, oh yeah, I'm not doing this to try to convince those people, and that there are always going to be detractors who want you to be something other than what you are. But you keep up with it because that one person you might help, that one person you might entertain, that one person who might get some value out of it, so you just go ahead and do that, share with the world as much as you can, because also we live in the best time it ever has been to be a human being. We can reach people all over the world. We're not stuck being whoever it is our group of 10 people we grew up around say we are. On the internet, you could be anything you want to be, and that's true everywhere and every time in your life now. So go ahead, create the life you want to live the life you want to live, be who you want to be, and share that with the world. And then the right people will find you. You just might have to wade through a whole bunch of people you don't want to find you having their attention on you. But you know what? It's still worth it in the end to share your passion for life and to create something of value and to spend your time making something that didn't exist before. Nobody's ever built a monument to critics, right? People who try to tear you down, they're not spending their time building themselves or anybody else up. They're just trying to make themselves taller by cutting your head off. Don't let them stop you. Keep going. Keep building, keep working, keep improving yourself and the quality of your work, and the following will support it.